name is Heather and today we are talking about exercise gear. So with exercise gear, this is the only time that I will say that function trumps form. We need to prioritise what we are doing in our clothes rather than how they look. Because when you're exercising, you need to be able to move, to be able to do all the things that you need to do. You also need to have sweat-wicking fabrics and comfortable shoes. So when it comes to exercise gear, I don't really like the type of tops that the companies put out. I just prefer to have cotton singlets. I've tried so many over the years and this is what I've just come up with. So I tend to just have these very simple singlets. I just find that that's best for me. I don't really like the style of a lot of the tops that match the pants. I certainly don't like crop tops, that's for sure, and that just seems to be something that's really in vogue at the moment. But when it actually comes to leggings, there are some really good brands out there. And these ones I actually got from Alo Yoga. I got them in a Black Friday sale a few years ago. And they are actually so firm. They have the three-way stretch and they just really have a lot of structure to them. They allow me to do everything that I need to do and that they are also sweat wicking. As you can see, they've got this mesh diagonal pattern here on the thighs, which just gives it a little bit of an interesting look. So they go to my ankle and yeah, these are great. Now when it comes to going to and from the gym, or also if you're in a cold climate, then obviously you just need something to go over your gym clothes. So what I like about these zip up tops is that then I can wear it at the start of the class or going to the class, but then during the class when I start to get warm, I can just easily unzip it and take it off rather than actually pulling something over my head. And these pants here, I actually got them years ago. I think they're about 10 years old. I actually got them as a gift from my girls, I think, for one birthday or Christmas. And they're just fantastic. I really like the stripe down the side. And so these are just wonderful just for a little bit of extra warmth when I'm driving to and from the gym. To be honest with you, since COVID times when all the gyms were closed, I haven't actually gone to a gym for about 3 years. I just do all of my exercise at home. So I don't need to worry too much about what other people think of my exercise gear. I really just do it for me. Now, even though I say that we prioritise function over form with exercise gear, I do think that form matters as well. So these leggings I also got in the same Black Friday sale, and I really like them because they have this mesh at the front and then they've got these crisscross stripes which are really fun, and they go to about 3/4 of the way down, and they're really just a fun pair of yoga pads which are really, really stretchy, and they've also got a little strap that goes under the foot, which is really great to keep everything in place. So I've also got this grey cotton coverall, which I got in an op shop. And then once again, I can just unzip it. And then I found this fun t-shirt in an op shop as well. It's unbranded. All the tags have been cut off, so I don't know who made it, but it's just a really fun kind of a t-shirt. So yeah. Fabric composition is something that you do need to consider when it comes to exercise gear. You do need to look for the three-way stretch or the multi-way stretch, and also for something that is sweat wicking. So I use that as my criteria. So whenever I'm looking for exercise gear, nylon, elastane, they are actually important fabrics in exercise gear. So this is really like a standalone category of clothing, and you can't use the same criteria towards exercise gear as what you can to everything else. I do actually get some tops for exercising from op shops, like this one is another op shop find, but all of my bottoms I actually do brand new. I don't like getting them from op shops because you are getting them at the end of their life and they're probably not likely to last the rest of the time. There are exceptions, of course, but I've never really bought a pair of pants from an op shop. I've bought tops and the jackets, but not actually the pants. So you also need to think about support, and these are two tops that I've worn so far. So this one here is a tri-action, and this is fantastic. This is really supportive. It's actually got the cross, and then it's got just a couple of different locations to then put the strap here. And then of course it's adjustable strap. So this is just a fantastic top. This is another one here, which is really quite colourful. I quite like that. And this is from Bonds. This is also really supportive. The one that I've got on now, I'll show you in the next one. So this top here is actually from Target, and I got it in an op shop. It is actually a long top, but then I just tie it up here because I don't really like things hanging down my front. So this is the way it's actually designed. So there's a couple of different options. You can actually just tie it at the back like this, having it draping at the front, or vice versa, or the way that I had it initially. So there's a couple of different options, and I really like the colour of it, and I also like the fact that it just gave me a few different options. These leggings were a real find. I actually got them from the DFO when I was shopping there with my daughter one time, and they've actually got this chevron pattern, which makes it really strong and functional. So they're a lovely pink, and because I basically exercise at home now, I don't need to worry too much about what people will think when I go to the gym. And these just really motivate me to exercise, but these are just fantastic. They're such a pretty little pink colour, and I wear them a lot. Another factor that you need to consider with exercise gear is value for money. I do find that if I invest in really good quality exercise gear, it will actually last me a long time. I think it's because you only just use it for the one purpose, and I only wash my clothes in cold water and I line dry them, usually under the shade, and I don't wash my exercise gear after every use. I probably wear them 2 or 3 times. Obviously, if it's really, really sweaty, then I do. But if you actually look after your clothes, they will actually last a long time, and then that enables you to then go into the higher category. So I'll just show you this crop top here, which I was wearing before. So this one is from Calvin Klein, and I got it from the DFO. I really like the dusky pink colour, and it's really supportive. And at the back here, it's then got this crop top fine. So then you don't need to worry about, straps or anything like that. So yeah, this has just been a fantastic little crop top. Obviously, I wear it more as a bra, and then I wear a t-shirt over the top of it. So this is my third jacket, but this is more decorative purposes. I don't think that this is really a very good one for keeping me warm, and I got it in an op shop. It just really appealed to me because of its beautiful little pink colour, and because it is actually a hoodie as well. So then this t-shirt is from Lorna Jane, and I really like this t-shirt. I really liked the colouring of it, pink then with the black, and then also the message that she's got on here, inspire, because I think anything that inspires me to exercise is a good thing. These leggings here are from Calvin Klein. I got them from the DFO, and they were substantially reduced. I remember the first time I wore them to the gym, I did actually feel really self-conscious because they were so light, but now I'm just really used to it, and most of my leggings are actually light in colour, and I just really prefer that soft pink colour. So these are great. Just a little bit of ribbing on the side here, but they're mostly pink and grey with a little bit of black in them, and I just think they go really well together with this t-shirt. Now, for those of you who like to wear shorts, I actually found these in an op shop. They're from an Australian brand called Cotton On, and I haven't really worn them yet, but I do like the idea of them, and they are really comfortable. They're made of a fantastic nylon fabric, so they'd be really good for exercise. They do actually have some pockets, so if you need to keep your keys with them or anything, they've got a really thick waistband, and then they've got this drawstring. And they really are a great pair of pants, and I should really get on with wearing them, but I think I just prefer my leggings. So these are just fantastic. They feel so light and airy, and they are actually wonderful for any physical activity like walking or even running. So a little bit of fun. I think anything that motivates you to exercise is worth considering. And when I saw these leggings in DFO from Cotton On, I bought them on the same day that I got these. Got 4 pairs in total, and the 4 altogether cost me $50. So they were just really good bargain. They were actually in the discount bin, but that doesn't bother me. And I think I ended up getting 3 of these for $30, and then the other ones were $20. But I really like these because they're just various shades of pink, and these are probably the leggings that I wear the most because I just exercise at home anyway. But yeah, these are really fun and pink and make me happy. So these ones here have got a few more features on them. They're a little bit of a brighter pink, and then they've also got some pockets either side which you can put your keys or your phone. And they also have a little pocket here which you can also put some keys in or money. So they've just got a few more features than the other ones do, and they're a little bit of a brighter pink. So these ones here are just really just the 2 colours of different shades of pink. So it's really just pink rather than that softer coral. And these ones also have a hidden pocket in here, which would be great for keys if you need to. So yeah, these are my bargain leggings, which are from Cotton On, and they are just perfect. They do everything that I want them to do. Shoes for exercising. I have 3 pairs of shoes here. These ones are the ones I wear the most. They are very well worn, and they are by a brand called Saucony. I got them from the DFO, the direct factory outlet. They were a fraction of the price, and it's a really good place to go and get exercise gear that's maybe last season's. I mean, do you really need the latest season's running shoes? So these are just wonderful. They have a lot of support and they are great. I thought they were going to be on their way out because I noticed that my toes were poking through a little bit. So then I went and got another pair, and once again, these cost me $60, and I think they originally retailed for about $240. And it was another Saucony pair of shoes, and I really liked these. They're a little bit brighter. And what inspired me to get this brighter pair of shoes was I found these in an op shop, and they're from a brand called Geox, which I believe is Italian. They're made of Italian patent leather, and they've got silver tips. They're shiny, they're pink. When I first wore these to the gym, I got so many compliments actually. So they're really fun. So with all of my running shoes, I just wear ankle socks, and I wash them after every wear because your feet do actually sweat a lot. So that's my shoe situation. So everyone, that's my exercise gear, and if you like my content and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Tell me what you do with your exercise situation. What do you wear? And I really hope that you will join me next week. We're going to be talking about what's in and what's out of my wardrobe. I can assure you all of it is classic, elegant, and fun.